So how can I find the zeros of a function from its factored form? Factored form means that it's in these parentheses. These are their factors. And so to find the zeros of it, that means to find the value of x. Now I'm just going to separate these. So I have y equals x minus 4 and y equals x plus 5. And when I'm wanting to find the zeros, that means I have a value for x, right? Like I have a value for x, but the y value is going to be 0. That's going to be my x-intercept. So I'm going to change this for 0, or change y, substitute 0 for y on each of these, and then solve. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and I get 4 equals x, and negative 5 equals x. I have two solutions here. So the main idea is just to separate the factors, set each of them equal to 0, and then solve. Sometimes you'll get a more complicated function like this, but the process is exactly the same. I have this multiplication of 2 at the front, and I'm just going to go ahead and set it to 0 first. I have this multiplication of 2 at the front, and the inverse of multiply is to divide. So if I were to divide by 2 on both sides, 0 divided by 2 is 0. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So I can really just cancel out that 2. I can ignore that 2 up in this first step. I don't have to do this because it's always just going to be 0. Same thing with this exponent 2. This exponent 2 is important when we talk about like graphing it and the multiplicity, but when I'm just finding that intercept, I know this is an exponent of 2. The opposite of an exponent is the square root. So if I were to find the square root of 0, it's just 0. I have x minus 3. That cancels. And it's the same idea. It's always going to bring us back to just what this the factor in the parentheses is. So I can kind of ignore it from the start and just bring it down. So then I have x minus 3 equals 0, x plus 5 equals 0, x equals 3, and x equals negative 5.